we're watching these movements like Reawaken America, Turning Point USA, Flashpoint, etc. In my experience, from my perspective, I serve as an evangelical pastor in Phoenix. I've seen these movements balloon in size over the last 4, maybe 6 years. How is the money, like what's going on behind the scenes with money? You talked about, the funders of these movements. How help us understand how that's working.
Yeah.
Many of us we're seeing video clips from YouTube about, snippets from these movements. They feel very grassrootsy, but they're also really highly produced. So
Oh,
how's the
oh,
money working here?
well, over the past, the movement is leadership driven and organization driven, right? It's really aimed at turning out the votes of a disproportionate, number of the rank and file who support it. But who's funding the operations? I mean, hundreds of billions, actually, not hundreds of billions, but billions of dollars. Many, many hundreds of millions have been devoted over the last 5 decades to building up the deep organizational infrastructure of this movement. The movement relies on funders like some of the folks I mentioned earlier and so many others that I write about in my book, Money Lies in God. The funders really, their primary concern is they want deregulatory policies for their businesses. If they're involved in polluting businesses, they don't want environmental regulations. So they've launched a total war on climate science and environmentalism. But at the same time, they say they're just pro-capitalist and we, want the free markets to be free. And all that sounds very good. But at the same time, they want tax subsidies. I mean, I'm looking at you, Mr. Musk. You think he's motivated by religion? Absolutely not. He's gotten, I think, how many billions is it? Some huge amount of money in federal subsidies, taxpayers. That's your money and mine, subsidizing his empire, and also protective contracts for their monopolistic businesses. So this is what they want.